What's up YouTube, Jack Sutcliffe here and welcome back to JS Fitness. Today we're going to be doing a review of BPI Sports Best Protein and I've got the Vanilla Swirl. Is it Vanilla Swirl? Yep, Vanilla Swirl flavour. Now BPI Sports, you know, they're probably one of the better ones out there in terms of transparency, quality. So yeah, let's kind of see how this one tastes and how it stacks up compared to others. First things first, I'm going to go through the ingredients label. As you can see just there, obviously I need to be able to read it, so I'm just going to blow it up big on the screen. I'll read through the macros and then read through the ingredients. And yeah, then do the taste test as usual, mixability test, and then I'll give you my weigh in on that. So first things first, in terms of 1 scoop, it says right on the back here, add 1 scoop to 5 to 6 ounces of cold water immediately after workout, but don't worry too much about that timing, the whole anabolic window and all that stuff, like just when you get chance. So yeah, per single scoop, which is 32 grams, so it's a little bit higher on the serving size. Normally we expect to see around 30 grams, so it's not much, but you know, you're getting 120 calories in, 1 grams fat, 1 grams which is saturated, a little bit of cholesterol, sodium, 3 grams of carbs, which is 1 gram sugar. So where them other 2 grams are coming from, I won't worry too much. It's only, you know, 2 grams. And then you've got 24 grams of protein and then a tiny bit of calcium. And like I say, that is pretty much it. The ingredients label on this is pretty short and sweet, which I don't quite like, so I really don't think it gives you a true breakdown, and I'll get to that in a second. Obviously we've got this protein blend, which in brackets, I'm not the biggest fan of blends, but we've got milk protein isolate, which is pretty good stuff. We've then got whey protein concentrate, not the greatest, and then whey protein isolate and whey protein hydro whatever. Now in terms of the brackets on there, as always, whichever is higher up on the list is the higher percentage, so it is great to see that the isolate is the higher one up there compared to the concentrate, because sometimes it's not, depending on the protein. After that, you've then got natural and artificial flavors. Now this is where my real gripe is, because they, in just them 4 or 5 words, they can cram so many, fillers and just kind of just crap in there that they don't have to tell you about to make this flavor, which I think is just a little bit naughty. You know, we're all trying to be conscious and kind of know what we're putting in our bodies, and that just kind of sticks it to us real good. Anyway, it is what it is. After that, you've got a little bit of salt, a bit of xanthan gum for kind of that thickness, that texture, as well as then a bit of soy or sunflower's lecithin, which is real cheeky, then a bit of sucrose, which is the sweetener, and then a bit of lactose. So if you're lactose intolerant, you probably ain't gonna want to get this. In terms of how it looks, not that it matters, it's a real nice bit of packaging. You know, it's Chromadex, so it's quality verified. How much that counts for, I do not know. It is gluten-free, so for you people that are anti-gluten or celiacs, you might be alright with this. But I'll check with your doctor anyway, just to be sure. And then for those of you who care, it's made in the US, but how much that counts for these days, who knows? So let's rip this open, see how it smells, see how it mixes, see how it tastes. So, you can smell it coming through here. Smells okay, doesn't smell the worst. To date, my favorite vanilla flavor is Optimum Nutrition, French vanilla. That just hands down tastes great. In terms of smell, it smells okay. It smells very artificial, a little bit sickly, I'd probably say. If you've had protein shakes and all that before, you'll know what I mean by that sickly vanilla flavor. Can't find the scooper. It is well and truly in here. So quite a big scooper there, which I'm quite surprised about. It's bigger, I would say, than like what you'd normally find in Optimum Nutrition's, just to kind of give you all an example. But hey ho, we got a pretty solid serving there. I just need to be careful because I need to not throw this all over the joint. So we're just going to throw this in here. Let me just double check I've actually got my water. Yeah, I've, to be honest, probably got a little bit more water than what they recommend, but it's fine. I ain't going to complain. It should still mix good. The only impact it may have is it may make it seem a little bit watery, but I'm not too concerned. Give it a good shake. That is that. That should be done. I always like to try the lid just to kind of pre-taste, know what I'm getting myself in for, because some of these don't taste very good. In terms of mixability, I'm going to pour this out so you can see. So we just cleaned that up because I poured it over the floor. It looks pretty good. You got a little bit of foam just here, as you can see, and then the rest looks okay. You haven't got too many, let's just get that right in there. You haven't got too many bits clumping or anything like that. Looks alright to me. In terms of taste, flavour, mixability, if anything, I thought because of me having more water in this, it should have been, what's the word? I just said it 2 minutes ago. A bit watery. If anything, it's the opposite way. It is thicker, which is nice, but the problem being is like all this here, you do normally get this in like other protein shakes, which isn't a problem, but it's leaving this kind of really malty kind of texture in my mouth. Like little bits there, as you can see, I'm having to like get all the bits out, which isn't really that nice and that enjoyable, which I'm surprised about, really surprised about, just because I've had BPI in the past and it's not been too bad. Yeah, the texture, meh, not great, really not a fan. In terms of the taste, texture's minging, to be honest, don't bother. In terms of the taste, it just seems quite flat, just tastes quite milky. There isn't really any lumps or clumps. There's maybe like one or two around this side, as you can see there. But yeah, you can just see all these bits, which in terms of just comparing the glass, it's ridiculous. I don't really want to finish this, but paid for it, so I've got it. In terms of like the vanilla flavour, this is just really doesn't compare to anything I've really had before. It isn't very good. I would definitely rank this further down. I've got like a salted caramel one that I need to try next, so hopefully that's better. Yeah, I won't waste your money, guys. There's cheaper stuff that mixes better, which you're probably going to enjoy more. So yeah, a little disappointing there. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Like I say, I'm super disappointed. I wouldn't recommend it. Don't waste your money on it. The stuff's expensive. BPI is expensive anyway, let alone when you get it on a deal. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts and comments are down below. If you've had the same experience or you've had a better experience with BPI, best protein. Maybe some of the better stuff mixes better, but doubtful. Anyway guys, it's been a blast. Drop them comments, be sure to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next review.